Some years later, I was teaching and traveling most of the time, and a woman teacher, not a Kundalini yoga teacher, told me that I was in spiritual bypass. I was really shocked. I thought I was doing very well, and basically she said to me that I was in bypass, which really means an avoidance of something. Spiritual bypass is part of the path. It's when we identify with being spiritual and what we'd like that to be, rather than being able to be a whole self. So we may want to act in a pure way, a good way, a spiritual way, and we reject the parts of ourselves that we don't regard as spiritual. So we're still not seeing the parts of ourselves that we can't accept. In a way, I was in my spiritual journey, an avoidance of my spiritual journey, and this led me to some really deep questioning. I didn't realize for a long time the gift of this. I was frustrated and I was angry and I was upset and I was doubting myself. And, it was as if, yes, I was a teacher, but I hadn't actually embodied being a teacher. I was identifying with being a teacher, and there's such a big difference, I've since learned. Authentic awakening is not about a role. It's not about being anything. It's simply about anchoring into the light of awareness. I see this a lot in our communities when we really want to be a good teacher and it becomes competitive and judgmental and all those things. And our teaching might be really flowing and things are going very well, but underneath we have a sort of a self-doubt about what we're doing and why. And there's many questions to be asked. Yes, I was living as a teacher, but I hadn't actually processed some of my old pain. So I still had a lot of emotions there that I hadn't really learned how to be with and how to flow with. So can you get to know your pain instead of running away from it? There's pain and pleasure, and they're really just polarities, and they move in and out. When one's there, the other's waiting. So if you feel something as pain, you can feel it in your body, feel where it is in your body, and feel the sensation of it. And at the same time, feel the space around it. And as you feel both these states, you'll find that the pain will dissolve into the space, because the space that holds everything is a space of pure awareness, and that's who you really are. And so I went into quite a long period of deeply questioning. I questioned my teacher, I questioned the teachings, I questioned everything. I questioned the root of myself, and I started to see patterns that were so deep that I couldn't have seen them before anyway. And then I realized from this that there's a flow to our journey. It's not needing to get somewhere. It's actually being in it. And by bypassing, I was stepping out of it continually. I felt quite stuck with this. I couldn't find a way forward. And so at the end of 2017, I had an amazing opportunity to go up into the mountain of Zhongnanshan, right in the heart of China.